Welcome back. One final point before we go tonight. Let me show you why nobody with half of a brain should vote for Democrats anymore. Democrats want you to attack Republicans if you disagree with them. This is Democratic Congresswoman Maxine Waters. Take a look.
See anybody from that cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, at a gasoline station. You get out and you create a crowd. And you push back on them. And you tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere.
Get out and create a crowd and push back on them and tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere. Talk about the mob much? Next thing you know, some lunatic is going to attack a Republican and feel justified, enabled by this kind of rhetoric. Violence is not how we express our political differences in this country. But if you are threatened with violence, Democrats say you shouldn't be allowed to protect yourself with a firearm. Nobody needs an AR-15 for self-defense, says Vice President Joe Biden. Watch.
You don't need an AR-15. It's harder to aim, it's harder to use, and in fact, you don't need 30 rounds to protect yourself.
Just rely on trained law enforcement professionals for your defense instead, Democrats tell us. Never mind that the police response time takes an average of 7 minutes from the 911 call until the officer gets to the scene. Probably after 7 minutes, the scene of a crime. But wait, liberals want to take away our guns and tell us to rely on law enforcement, but law enforcement is racist, they say. Remember the systemic racism targeting black men. And now ICE is racist too for deporting illegal aliens who jump our border. The nerve of them. Liberal Cynthia Nixon, running for governor in New York, wants to abolish ICE. Watch.
We need to abolish ICE. That seems really clear.
And a Democrat in Congress is introducing a piece of legislation that would abolish ICE. And then we have the owner of the Red Hen restaurant who kicked out Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders this weekend while she was eating dinner, followed her across the street, and harassed her family while they ate dinner just because this owner doesn't like Donald Trump. Meanwhile, you liberals tell us it's discrimination for Christian business owners to decline to participate in a gay wedding, since gay marriage violates their religious beliefs, even though those business owners are happy to serve gay people in their establishments. Do you even see a logical inconsistency here? You can't have it all the ways. You don't get to play by different rules than we get to play by. Your violence and your calls to attack Republicans and your intolerance and disrespect of Christian business owners and your anti-gun, anti-Second Amendment BS, this is why we didn't vote for you. This is why we won't vote for you in the future. But keep it up. Every time you open your mouth, more of us decide to vote for Donald Trump in 2020. And that is my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.